Hi, I'm Sandra Talbot, and I'm running for Woodstock City County Council. Woodstock has been my life home where I have worked and raised my family. Although council is a part-time job, I have made it a full-time commitment for the past 30 years. My experience, I feel, will be beneficial in making decisions that will affect our city in the future. I am forward-thinking, and I'm not afraid to make tough decisions. I have no personal agendas other than making our decisions for the betterment of the community. In almost 30 years, I have never walked away from a tough decision. I have actively participated in our planning discussions to establish clearly defined image for our city. And I will work to ensure that developers will follow our policy and guidelines to fit our future growth. I remain focused on managing this growth and demands for the future. We will be looking to our neighbors for more land. But with that comes a price tag. There isn't a resident in this city that doesn't believe our taxes are too high. So being fiscally responsible is always front and center. Our Woodstock Economic Development Department has done a great job in attracting business, which is a result to jobs in our community. We need to continue our efforts to retain all businesses, industry, and resulting workforces. We need to encourage residential growth in our downtown core, which in turn will keep the heart of our community vibrant and encourage new businesses to open. Our population is aging, and in order to be proactive, we need to listen to their concerns regarding housing, transportation, and recreation. Southgate Center has already come to us and said that they will need the assistance of the city in going forward as they need to grow. The youth in our community need our attention, and we need to recognize their challenges and support them to go forward. We need more affordable housing and services for those that require assistance. We need a community that has something for everyone, and I want to be on that team as we focus on making Woodstock and Oxford County the very best place to live, work, learn, and raise our families. I am respectfully asking for your vote. Honesty, integrity, commitment, and experience is what you will get when you vote for Sandra Talbot.
Hi, my name is Peter Croves. I'm running for one of the two city county seats. So I am a sixth generation of my family to live in Woodstock, Oxford County, and I wish to be your voice at the county. Your voice counts, and your vote is your voice, so please use it. I believe in the Canadian ideal of government for the people and by the people. Some of what I would like to do is the following. Deal with property taxes, stop the dump, university. I am pro-rural and urban for income, basic income. I'm pro-business for affordable housing, maintain our public services for more long-term beds, for the Southwest Link plan, against the Walker dump, against poverty. I have an anti-poverty plan for a cleaner city and less litter, enforcement of the speed limits. Reviving our downtown is definitely necessary. Recruitment of more doctors, safety of our cemetery, and to wrap up, automation of jobs is a concern to me. More local investment, cut waste of money, absentee landlords. I would encourage you to see my whole platform on my site on Facebook and that is me hoping that you will give somebody new with new ideas. So please elect Peter Crowe's eyes on the future of Woodstock, Oxford. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Michael Harding, and I'm a candidate for the city-county seat in the municipal election. After 2 terms as your mayor and 8 years away, I'm running for the city-county seat because many citizens have told me that they are dissatisfied with the representation and the current politicians. They've been there too long, they say. The election is about change. Voters want change, and change for the better. I look back with pride on the many successes brought to our city during my time at the helm. Of course, there was Toyota and the many thousands of jobs that they brought, along with the Tier 1 and Tier 2 suppliers. Consider also the new hospital, 178-bed hospital, and of course the community health center. And of course the precious Sakura House, which came our way too. You deserve better than what you're getting. I want the kind of positive response that can be ours should you make the choices, but I need your help to do that. I hope I can count on your vote. Thanks for your opportunity. I'm Michael Harding.
I'm Deb Tate, running for City County Councilor. I'm currently a City County Councilor. I've had 4 terms and seeking a 5th term. First 2 terms I did city only. The second 2 terms City County Council. I'm running a 5th time because I think there's some very important issues going forward. We're going to need experience, and we're going to need somebody with a strong voice. We've had some big issues at County Council that aren't getting the awareness from the public that needs to be. 40 cents of every dollar we're spending over there, the taxpayers of Woodstock, is footing the bill. We've been trying to fight it, but we've only got 3 votes, and it's very important that more people are paying attention and the issues are coming forward. One of the big issues we've just gone through is the consultant report. It was $1 million. It was it was sole sourced. It wasn't sent out for any bids. I called around, got enough votes to defeat it initially when it came forward. There was a couple of councilors that were absent at the time. The next meeting, when they were present, the county brought it back illegally. We didn't have enough votes to shut it down, and it ended up passing. So we need some people on there that are aware of what's going on, pay attention, do their homework, and help with getting the taxes back down. I find the issue going forward with city is we're out of development land. We are out of development and residential land. We've had some discussions the last few months about where we're going to go, how we're going to do it. The cost could be high for the development land for commercial and residential. Industrial. So we have to keep everything in mind when we're going forward. We're going to have experience that way, where we're going to go and what the cost is going to be, so we keep it at a minimum for the taxpayers. So once again, I'm running for re-election, City County Council, and please vote for Deb Tate October 22nd. Thanks.
Hello everyone. My name is Naseeb Singh, your candidate for City and County Councilor. Having lived in the GTA for 20 years and successfully fought cancer in the last 4 years, I knew it's time to move out of the GTA, and I made Woodstock my heart, my town. I am a family man. I have 2 sons, a lovely wife. I want to create a good life for them, for their friends, and everyone around them. It is up to all of us to ensure that we promote family values and good neighbors to each of us. It is up to us to promote mental health awareness and care for our seniors. That is why I chose to move to Woodstock because I see those values here. When I moved to the city, a few elderly neighbors complained to me that Shanna Larson Park is in need of pavilion. So I worked towards building that pavilion, and I resolved the issue. Here I am today to speak to all of you, again to introduce myself. I will be your voice. If given an opportunity to become a counselor at the city county, I will try my best and I will ensure that we have everything that all of our senior citizens and our teenagers need. Instead of creating something for seniors and for our teenagers, why can't we go out there and personally talk to our seniors, personally talk to our teenagers, what exactly they need? Seniors are our roots. We don't have to forget that they are roots, and we have to show as much as we can that we care. Teenagers are our future. We have to take them out of mental health issues, and we have to take them out of suicide crisis. Please, on October 22nd, when you go out, vote for Naseeb Singh. Vote for the change. Change is right here. Naseeb Singh. Before I go, I want to let you know we also have to give all the emergency services as much as we can. Thank you all.
Hi, my name's Ross Gary, and I'm seeking your support in the upcoming election for City Councillor. A brief history on myself. I grew up in North Oxford, Lot 13, Concession 1. 3 things were instilled into me at an early age. 1, work hard. 2, look after your neighbors in their time of need and give back to your community. My father passed away when I was 12, and my mother and I moved into Woodstock. I gained employment at Kelsey Hayes back then and became involved in the United Way as a canvasser in the plant. Later become a board member and then president. After that, I got involved in the Hospital Foundation, the fundraising for our new hospital, Cowan Park Project, the Seniors Project, to ensure we had Southgate as we see it now. Those are things that I believe are important to our community and things that I can bring to the table as a commitment to work hard to get things done in our community. Engagement is a big thing. We have to engage our citizens more. We have to engage our youth more. We have to be more aggressive in areas like affordable housing. Affordable housing is important to me. I sit on the board of Canterbury and Kent, the nonprofit housing board there, and understand the struggles that people are going through to find affordable housing. I think there's many ways that we can ensure that developers and builders will come to Woodstock and build affordable housing. There's many grants that are available, and I think we can work harder than we are right now to engage those builders and developers to come to Woodstock. Land stock is an important issue to me. I don't believe we have enough land stock that's shovel ready for industries when they come to town, or if they're looking to come to town, and that's our future. Those are future jobs that come here that'll build our community, build our tax base, and make this a strong, viable community. So on October 22nd, I'm asking you for support at the polls for experienced, effective representation. Thank you.
The time is now. The time is now to elect Mark Schattenberg to Woodstock City Council. I really feel I've put together an impressive resume over recent years, both in leadership within the city of Woodstock and certainly volunteerism as well. My city involvement includes the Recreation Advisory Committee for the past 18 years, including the last 5 years as chair. The Rec Advisory Committee might be best known for the Woodstock Sports Wall of Fame and also the Rec and Leisure Fair every March in the city of Woodstock. But we do so much more. We talk about playgrounds, we talk about trail systems and user groups and fees for programs too, and also policies within the city of Woodstock. The Rec and Leisure Fair is also very popular every March as well. I've been also involved in the Lions Club of Woodstock for a number of years, and one of more volunteerism is the Relay for Life for the Canadian Cancer Society. I've been on the committee for the last 8 years. In fact, I was the co-chair for the past 2, along with Don McKay, the mayor of East Zora Tavistock. And last year we raised $131,000 for cancer research. And the 20th year of Relay for Life is coming up next June. It's been 20 years now, dating back to January of 1999, that I've been a real estate agent as well. And I think that's been an important thing because I can learn so much about the plans of subdivision and building permits and so much in that area. And that'll be a nice connection as well, moving towards City Hall and hopefully getting elected this year. And I have a lot of connections within the business community of the city of Woodstock, being that I was working in real estate. But I really think the city of Woodstock itself needs some smart growth. And when it comes to certain neighborhoods in the city of Woodstock, I think there's been too much sameness as far as some townhouses that are being built on residential streets. And that's something that City Council must keep a closer eye on. And I also think it's important to remember that it's big business. There are over 400 employees the city of Woodstock has, and the total budget annually is well over $110 million. And well, about 90 of that comes from the taxpayers, whether it be residential or commercial, and also the, of course, the ratepayers of the homeowners. And about 60% of that goes to the city. About 25% goes to the County of Oxford. I think it's about 12% goes to the education segment as well. So the money does get divided up, but it really is financial responsibility going forward in the city of Woodstock, and boundary adjustments will be another important issue as well going forward, because the city of Woodstock maybe doesn't need more commercial space since they acquired a chunk of land on Petula Ridge from the Norwich Township area, the Allier Farm. But certainly a residential expansion is something that might be needed in the very near future. So on October 22nd, vote for Mark Schattenberg. As I said before, the time is now.
I would like to thank Rogers for this opportunity to present my position as a city councillor candidate. From 2010 to 2014, I was a Woodstock City Councillor and fortunate enough to be elected by the citizens to represent them. In 2014, I was running for re-election, but due to a diagnosis of cancer, I had to withdraw from the process. That was 4 years ago. I'm now cancer-free and healthy. Most of you know me. I've lived in Woodstock for 43 years. I was a police officer in the city of Woodstock for 34, 9.5 years of which was as chief of police. I'm a person with knowledge and truly care about this community. Again, I hope to serve the community I love. If you know me, you know I'm an approachable individual with an excellent listener because I care. I stand for integrity and community-backed knowledge. Understanding and being an active listener and communicator and utilizing a great deal of common sense. I've been so involved in this community through many avenues, such as a police officer, as a counselor, and as a volunteer person. I've been a Rotarian for 15 years. What I believe in my platform is the support and continued revitalization of the downtown core, supporting the BIA and Chamber of Commerce and looking for new ideas. Develop a roadmap for physical growth of the city, identifying requirements and opportunities for land and our residential land is at an all-time low. Develop and manage the expansion of the city departments, reflecting the growth of the city that has already taken place. Immediate and long-range planning for our seniors. Our 50-plus population has grown substantially and continues to grow at a rapid rate. Their needs must be identified and met. Vision and plan for the needs of our youth in the community, as our youth is still our future. Continue to seek success in our diversity and economic development. We've had we brought in great industries, and we need to broaden that industrial base. Continue to develop tourism through our art galleries, our museums, our committees, and other avenues, such as Southgate Center. Review the master and recreation leisure plan with regard to a growing population and ethnic diversity. Consult with our citizens to ensure that their recreational needs be met. Vision and plan for the future waste management, aiming at zero waste. Reduce, recycle, reuse. I'd like to thank everybody for this opportunity to listen to me. The citizens have a difficult decision to make in selecting their candidates and voting for them. I can only hope that you will listen to me, support me, and vote for Ron Fraser on October 22nd. Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Connie Lauder. I am committed to working hard for this community. I have proven my dedication throughout the 11 years I have been on council. Prior to council, I was employed by the City of Woodstock as the tax collector. This term, I have served on the Art Gallery and the Library Boards, Boundary Adjustment Committees, Accessibility Committee, 1 year as acting mayor. I'm currently the chair of the Woodstock Hospital Foundation Board and secretary-treasurer of the Woodstock Nonprofit Board. Some concerns I see for the next term of council: funding for servicing of industrial and commercial lands, continuing the recruitment process for family physicians to fill the anticipated 25 positions required for the next decade, boundary adjustments for future residential growth, developing future trails, being open to future opportunities and investments in our city, exploring ways to restore the vibrancy of our downtown. I want to do what it takes to ensure a well-balanced community that is good for all ages, from youth through to seniors. I look forward to seeing the Southgate Center being back with a revised plan as they work with city staff on a capital expansion proposal that will address the needs for their overcrowded facility. With the city taking over Cowan Park, I hope council will see it feasible to keep the walking track open and available to all ages, especially during the winter months. I look forward to hearing staff's recommendations on the use of the facility to accommodate sports-related organizations. I plan to listen to and engage youth so they feel empowered to have a say in what they would like to see provided for them in our city. As a member of the Woodstock Nonprofit Board, I am fully aware of the need for affordable housing in Woodstock. I will encourage the county to continue to provide housing to those among us who are most vulnerable. We must acknowledge that mental health is a grave concern in our municipality, just as it is in other municipalities. I support programs and services that will provide assistance to those who need it most. Most importantly, council must work as a team to accomplish a shared vision for this community. I am a team player. I want to be on that team. That is why I'm putting my name forward to represent you. I have the forward-thinking ability to serve you as we advance into the next 4 years. On October 22nd, I ask for your support. Vote Connie Lauder.
Hello, my name's Jerry Accioni, and I'm asking for your trust again to elect me on October 22nd as City Councilor. I promise to continue to bring you transparency, integrity, and accountability at City Hall, and answer any questions you may have, as many of you have asked on social media over the years. The reality has sunk in that I have to reapply for this job. And to be honest with you, that scares me. I love being a city councilor and representing you at City Hall. I want those that don't know me to know that I serve and believe in action, not talk. Here's a little resume of some of the things I've done in our community in case you don't know. Been a member of the Lions Club of Woodstock for nearly 20 years. I've been the parade marshal and a committee member of the Santa Claus Parade for 18 years. Victoria Day Parade, done it 17 years, and of course with all the help of the Lions Club. I'm also a proud member of Oxford County OPP Auxiliary. Been a member for 10 years. I now hold the rank of Staff Sergeant, and I'm the unit commander for all of Oxford County. Now, a lot of you are going to recognize me from Gord Anderson Automotive, or Anderson GM. Been there for December will be 20 years, and very proud of our Vet Fest that we held for 15 years in support of the United Way. I'd list every organization, but I'm told we only have 3 minutes. So I just want you to know that I've been serving for a very long time. This is long before I ever asked for your trust and your vote for City Council. Many of you will recognize my beautiful wife, Sarah. We attend so many hundreds of events since the day we've met. I'm so lucky to have somebody that is willing to do this with me, and 2 beautiful daughters that supports me. Now, there's 3 issues I've heard from voters: transparency, accountability, and green space. I work hard through social media and conversations, of course, to keep residents informed of the decisions we will be making at City Council. I value your input, as I don't have all the answers. We must grow our green space. That is one of the main things here in the city of Woodstock, to attract young families. We need our parks to be safe and beautiful for every resident here of the friendly city. We need to ensure the County of Oxford keeps affordable housing as one of their top priorities. People should not have to choose between food and rent. Now, before you vote on October 22nd, may I say thank you for learning about us and giving us all the opportunity to serve you at City Hall. So please, continue to put your trust in me. Vote Jerry Accioni on October 22nd. I serve. Thank you.
My name is Kate Leatherbarrow, and I'm running for a seat on Woodstock City Council. In January of this year, I decided to run for City Council because I believe it is time for a renewed relationship between the Woodstock residents and our local government. I work at 639 Beantown, downtown Woodstock, and my husband and I own the new small coffee roasting company, Early Bird Coffee. We have 3 young boys, and we are dedicated to this community. I support local on a regular basis, and you can find me most Saturdays at the farmers market. I believe that Woodstock has so much potential. I believe that we need to have new faces and fresh ideas on our council. My platforms are sustainability through waste management, revitalization of our downtown, and community engagement. When I say community engagement, I mean that I am committing most of my campaign to knocking on doors and asking for your input and your support in this upcoming election. I am dedicated to the future of Woodstock, and I want to be a part of the decision-making process. I am a young, charismatic woman, and I am determined to put my best effort forward. On Monday, October 22nd, I am asking you to vote for Kate Leatherbarrow, the longest name on the ballot, because I want to represent you at City Hall.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
I'm Steve Sauter, inviting you to step into nature at Peddock Conservation Area. Today we're in the picnic area, a hugely popular area on the weekends to get together with family and friends and enjoy a barbecue, enjoy a picnic, and just having a great time playing games. We've seen lots of activities that you can do in this open area, everything from good old sack races to playing water balloon games to getting out and doing some frisbee golf on the frisbee golf course that's right here at the park. You can also use the beach area. It's very close by, as well as our splash pad and our playground are right next door, so there's lots for the young ones to do. And again, just great views over the lake and a place to enjoy and relax. Lots of people just like to come on their own and read a book, put a little lawn chair out, and enjoy the breeze off of the lake. I'm Steve Sauter, inviting you to join us at Peddock Conservation Area to step into nature.
Our son is one.
My father was one.
I am one. Are you one?
Working here as a volunteer is a good way to get to know your community. It's a good way to learn how to work as a part of a team, and it's a good way to meet some really wonderful people. Learned a lot from the other volunteers and from the staff coming through here about production techniques. I'm Ken Grant, and I'm a Rogers TV volunteer.